Good evening, Owls family. Hoot, hoot. We are finally back home. Walked in the door a little while ago, had to unload a few things out of the car that, well, 30 degrees would mess them up. How is everyone doing? Good evening and hello to everyone that comes to watch the replay. So let's get started. I am winded. Junior just got done, hopefully done with the sneeze fest. We are home. Good evening, Chris. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Red. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Charita, darling. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Xander. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Xander. I'm sorry to hear of the loss. Good evening. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Sorry. Good evening, Perlio. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Shirley. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Sister Tammy. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yep, I texted you from the gas station in Corinth, Tammy. I'm like, oh, Lord. Good evening, Jeff. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, Gloria, darling. How are you doing? Good evening, Terminator, my crooked little homestead. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Yeah, we got down to 25 last night. We're supposed to hit 22 or lower tonight. Okay. Had my PET CT on Friday. Okay. Yep, definitely let us know when you hear something, Jeff. Good evening, darling Opal. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Good evening, John. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Too many deaths in the family. Good evening, Carol. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Man, Memphis was warm. Let me tell you, Memphis was warm compared to here. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Give me a minute. Wait a minute, I missed something. Hold on. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. I'm trying not to miss anybody. I'll get caught up here in a minute. No, not Nashville, Memphis. We were in Memphis. Hold on, I'm still catching up. Hold on. I am catching up. Good evening, Gigi Deb. welcome in the chat. Hoot, how are you doing? Yeah, we're hoping this is the last and final one. Oh my God, I'm tired, y'all. Well, the doctor was real nice. Good evening, Evelyn. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. Good evening, Amber. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Believe me, I started praying once we got closer to Corinth, because yeah, I think the front end, I think the front end of the car needs to be checked out. I don't know if bearings are going bad. It sounds like it's on the front passenger side. Either brake shoes catching or bearings are going bad. It kept making noise, and I'm just like going, look, we're almost home. Just let us make it home, please. All right. Oh my God. That's horrible. Good evening, following the light. Welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot. How are you doing? Oh my God. Oh my God, that's horrible. Why? Why on earth? All right, y'all. All right, let me catch my breath. I think it went good. It was weird. It was weird. Let's just start off with today has been a 259-mile round trip. Yeah, 259 miles. I have drove most of the day now. I have walked my tail off and pushed Junior all around in the wheelchair. Thank gracious we had it in the car. All right, we got there, no problems at all. Well, let me back that one up. We were about 10 minutes after leaving the house. I got error code flash, low tire pressure. I'm like going, no, not today, Satan. I'm gone. Well, I just kept driving. I'm like going, I'm not paying attention to it. I'll worry about it when we after we get done with his exam. All right, get to the next town going down the road, Burnsville. Right before Burnsville is when I find out. I looked at Jenny. I said, did you take your meds this morning? No, he didn't take his meds. So I have to pull over in the grocery store parking lot, start dispensing his meds like I'm trying to feed a junkie. So, thank gracious I had packed Sprite. Good evening, Jay. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? No, we had to go. We had to go all the way to Memphis. All the way to Memphis for his appointment, which don't make any sense. Why would they send a Mississippi resident to a Memphis doctor when we probably should have went to Jackson? I don't know. All I know is hopefully to God this is over with. All right. After I get him medicated, get his blood pressure meds all in him, back on the road we go. All right, we made it all the way to the doctor's office. Really no trouble. Had little trouble finding it because it's these massive complexes built around the hospital. Found it finally, thanks to a wonderful black gentleman who told us exactly where to go. All right, got there. I talked to I'm used to women checking, a clerk at the front desk. No, it was a man. Husband's 250th birthday. Oh, CO Bounty, welcome in the chat. How are you doing, sister? All right, we got into the doctor's office. I go up there. I give them everything, or I had everything ready to give. Oh, we don't need that. I'm not going. The paper says you do. No, we don't need it. You're here. I got all your information. I'm not going. What the hell? Okay. So we sit down, or I sit down. He's already in the wheelchair. Thank gracious I plopped him in that wheelchair because I walked my tail off pushing him. All right. Then we're sitting there. We're sitting there. We're sitting there. Office is starting to get full. I got up, went up there. I asked the the receptionist at the counter. I said, he is nonverbal. I need to fill his paperwork out for him because he can't. And he said, "Oh, don't worry, you're going back with them." I'm not going. I've never been able to go back with them. Oh, believe me, Jeff, I'm sick of this crap too. Well, when he's going for the disability appointment, you're not allowed. You're supposed to not be allowed to go back. But when I told him that he was nonverbal, he was just like, "Yeah, sure, you're going back with them." All right, and then we get back there. We wait for a little while, and it was an Iranian doctor. I'm like going, "Oh Lord, here we go." He was very nice, very polite. He came bouncing in. Older gentleman came bouncing in. Just went to talking to Junior. I said, "Sir, I'm sorry, he's nonverbal." He goes, "Oh, okay, well then I will talk to you." And I'm like going, "Oh shit, here we go." All right, and he asked me what was we there for, and I told him that we are here to get his exam for disability. We have been fighting for disability for over 2.5 years, and they're sending us to you to examine him. So he asked me questions, and I told him. Asked me about he asked me what all has he been through. I had to list everything, and he's just like looking at me. And then he goes, "No disability yet?" I said, "No, sir. They haven't gave it to us yet. I'm hoping you're the one." And he goes, "I am writing down everything that I think should be." He says, "Now it's not up to me, or I'd give it to you now." He said, all he can do is write a good report, a good strong report proving that yes, that he is disabled. He said, but it is still up to his paperwork going in front of a judge, a disability judge. So he said, "Do not worry. I know for a fact he is fully disabled." He said, "You can tell." He asked me, and he even looked at me when I told him. I said he has to wear a diaper and a condom catheter because he doesn't know when he needs to go to the bathroom. And he just turned around and looked at me. He said, "That's a shame." I said, "Yes, sir." Yeah, Xander, yep. Good evening, John and Jan. Welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? All right, I lost track out of the in and out with the ostrich. So we were there maybe, and I'm kind of stretching it, maybe there all of 20 freaking minutes. I hope so, Alexander. My God, I hope so. Oh, I know it, Jay. I know it. Hey, Ingrid, welcome into chat. Hoot, hoot, how are you doing? Y'all, I am tired because not only all that driving, I done quite a bit of walking. Don't know, Terminator, no clue. He will turn his paperwork. He said he was turning it in this afternoon because we had to be there at 10:45. We were there at 10:05. Uh, Trying to catch my breath. I'm tired. Uh, I've had a busy day. Junior's had a fairly good day. All they done was check his blood pressure. Of course, it was a little elevated because he's nervous, and listen to his heart. That's it. No exam. I'm like, well, what on earth? I hope so, Opal. I hope so for my sanity. I am so tired, y'all. I am so tired. And we got to go to lunch. I made, because one of the donations, the sweetheart that she is, I don't know, I'm not saying names because I know a lot of people don't want their name said. One of the stipulations was we had to go to lunch. No, it's not going to be a short one. No, it's not. No, but it's in the same, pretty much the same complex, kinda. Let's hope. Let's hope it takes. The doctor was nice. He was just in shock that he didn't have disability already. But yeah, he was nice, and he finished. He done some more writing down. He asked me all kinds of questions, and I just answered them honestly because ain't no need to lie. One, it's just too much trouble to lie. Two, the disability already has all the paperwork on him, so I ain't no need in lying because they catch me in it. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. I'm still alive. I just need to sit down for a while. I'm more tired from wrangling 50 pounds of onions and, yeah, 50 pounds and 12 pounds of red potatoes. Good evening, Amy, sister. How are you doing? Who? Gigi Dip says, hello, handsome junior. Yeah, I haven't had time to sit down, Jay, to read your emails because, Lord, y'all, I had to hop. I got what I could do done because I had to go to harvesting because we have had last night was a hard frost and we're having another hard frost tonight. Good evening, the hen house. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yep, I don't like stopping at fast foods, but I was so thirsty, and Junior was thirsty. Well, he was supposed to have been thirsty. I had to get a sweet tea, and yeah, I made the mistake of, oh, hey, look. Now, of course, I was talking to him. It wasn't me. Hey, look, they got a new brownie peppermint milkshake. Lord, he totally forgot about sweet tea, and he just went to bopping around, pointing. I'm like, going, so I take it you want a milkshake, and big smile. So he got a milkshake, and I got a sweet tea. But going back, because I'm squirreling like no tomorrow. Uh, yeah, one of the donations that came through, uh, we had to go out and have lunch. They wanted us to go have lunch. So I left the choice up to Junior, and we ended up going to our favorite Chinese buffet in Memphis. Good evening, Sister Kim. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I got the milkshake. Yeah, I'm just not big on root beer anymore. I don't know what's wrong with it. All the root beer to me now, for some odd reason, tastes like Pepto Bismol. And as a child, I can't do the Pepto Bismol taste. Oh, wonderful, Amber, wonderful. Oh, believe me, he got spoiled. He's still drinking on it. He got the large one. Oh my God, their milkshakes are ridiculous priced. Lord. Oh, I never could drink Dr. Pepper. I have never liked Dr. Pepper. But the root beer, all the root beer tastes like Pepto Bismol to me. See, I never liked the Dr. Pepper because a lot of people don't realize the number one ingredient in Dr. Pepper that gives it that weird taste is prune juice, y'all. Yep. Good evening, Marcus. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. RC Cola is pretty good. Now I once in a blue moon will have one. Volunteer turkeys show up. Oh my God, Jay, that's funny. I would have liked to see your face. Oh my God, that's a soap opera, Bounty Lord. No, I'm fairly strictly on sweet tea or coffee. Now I have a Coke every once in a while if my stomach's acting up. Got a perfect time for Thanksgiving. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's messed up. Good evening, 10 Tigers. Welcome in the chat. Who are you doing? But yeah, back because squirrel moments. All right, y'all. Yeah, so we ended up going to our favorite Chinese buffet in Memphis. Lord, me and Junior both hit the sushi pretty hard. Not the raw stuff. We don't do raw fish and stuff. No. We do sushi, not sashimi. All right. So we left there. It's a miracle we didn't look like two weeble wobbles trying to walk. We were so full. There you go, Jay. Used to be. I used to like you who. Oh, I know Alexander. Believe me, I know. Now, Great Benton, I don't know about Chocolate Soldier. I've never heard of Chocolate Soldier. But most sodas I can't have because they have either red dye 40 or any of the red dyes, or they will have yellow 5, which I have to watch out for, or they have artificial sweeteners anymore. Yeah, I've never heard of Chocolate Soldier. Now, I'm going to admit to y'all, me and Junior have learned we have to be careful because once in a blue moon we would splurge and get us whole milk chocolate milk just to drink on the way home. We both have learned that the whole milk chocolate milk, because usually you can only find the 2% or the 1%. We found whole down here. You can get whole milk chocolate milk. Lord, let me tell you, we drink that, we get sleepy. We just Junior just passes out. He just goes takes him a nap. I fight it. All right, Bounty. Yeah, that's what we were so thirsty was after the Chinese buffet. But I am so thankful. I don't know what it is. It's the one class of foods besides Native American that I can eat and I won't have any stomach problems, not whatsoever. Hold on. Oh, y'all are too cute. No, so you got to remember, I have the condition to where I have to make sure I eat salt because I will. I thank you, Daddy, for your weirdness. I got that from him. He had to eat salt. No, because I don't ever have ramp. But yes, I put mushrooms in my. I have videos on my cornbread dressing. I don't make stuffing. I make dressing because I don't trust stuffing nothing up no turkeys. You know what to get cooked. But yeah, I finally, one time when I got so bad sick, I had to go to the hospital, Junior just knew it was my salt. And I told him, my salt is perfect. Leave me alone. Quit picking on me. And they run tests all over me, done all kinds of blood work. And when they were reading, they looked at me and told me, well, your salt level is low, a little low. Junior just looked at me. I said, told you so. Leave me alone. Yeah, November is National Native American uh, Heritage Month. What on earth is going on out there? I just get mean. I just get mean over the nicotine. But there has been some interesting studies done on nicotine, y'all. And I'm gonna tell you, do your research. Sorry, not meaning to make noise. Do your research. Apparently, it also helps block you from getting the big C. Yes, cats are showing off. Well, Junior's over here slurping on his milkshake now. Did you get it on you? Now I know. Now I know. Baby, hold on a minute, y'all. Now I know why you had it. From one side of your mouth to the other when we got home. There you go. You take the lid off, baby. Take the lid off. You don't drink through the lid, honey. Now you can drink it. Just, Lord, do not try to swallow the straw, the spoon. We don't need no attempt of sword swallowing, okay? You promise? You sure? Absolutely, positively sure. Oh my God, I love it. Good evening, Angel. Welcome in the chat. Hoot hoot, how are you doing? Yes, it does, Hen House. Yes, it does. Natural one, natural tobacco, not regular. Enjoyed enough for all of us. All right, I ended up doing just a tiny bit of shopping, just a tiny bit. I ended up going to my small little Asian store. I was looking for something. They did not have it, but I did find seaweed and kelp dried. So there's a northwestern recipe I'm thinking about making. Uh-oh, hold on. I keep missing stuff. I'm about to go get. Oh, no, no, Lord. Oh, no. I am so sorry to hear that, Angel Lord. Oozy and elderberry. Both of them. Get it in you. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, last time when was it? When I ended up in the emergency room, Lord, they took so much blood out of me. I'm like going, Lord, don't make me have to have no infusion. I don't trust nobody's blood. Now, I'll tell you the place to go for if you're wanting to grow old fashioned tobacco, you gotta remember there's just all kinds. And yes, I do have a link in the description box below every video for God, now let me forget it now. Um, True Leaf, True Leaf, is it True Leaf Seeds? Lord, I ain't even been to the website in a while. They have a massive selection of tobacco seeds. Ha, Xander, I'm gonna get you. More than likely, Angel. More than likely. Welcome back, Bounty. I know he is, Opal. Get him. Get him, Opal. Hold on, y'all. You could don't forget, mullein is one of the medicinal herbs you could actually burn and get medicinal benefits from it. No, not so true seeds. It's the other one. I am ambassador for them. Um, True Leaf Market, I think it is. I'm an ambassador for them. I can't remember. Good evening, McKay. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? No, she said her mother. Yes, mullein will grow year round. Good evening, Nancy. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Yep. Southern Exchange. It's in my True Leaf Market. Ambassador or True Leafs. It's True Leaf something. It's cover your mouth. Good job. Proud of you, baby. It's under every description box. It's y'all need to click that little word more, and then the other word more. There's a lot of information under every video. You just gotta know where to look. Um, but yeah, they have an amazing amount of different kinds of tobacco seeds. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Yeah, True Leaf Market. That's it. Oh, yeah, you can do it that way too. Yeah, because I've got all. I'm ambassador for a lot of stuff now. I think I got an Amazon associate or something. I ain't had time to sit down and do anything. I've got another raised bed company. I think wanted me to do another video. I've got several really good proposals of collaborations from other companies. Good evening, Grandma Teresa. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, also, a heads up since I have everybody here. Well, most everybody. For those that did not see the community tab post, if you have my old Rose Mountain Herbs link, I have a new link. I think I posted about it 2 weeks ago. Mountain Rose Herb. Lord, I know I'm tired, y'all. I'm a struggler. But yeah, Mountain Rose Herb link. If you use the old link, I have a new one. So get away, discard if you bookmarked it. Discard the old link. The new link works without them using cookies, which I'm thankful they're not using cookies. Yeah, it is, Opal. I just tired. And I'm like, oh, 259. Couldn't I done just one more mile and made it a nice round number of 260? But yeah, 259 miles since 8 o'clock this morning. But yeah, now it's an affiliate link. No money is charged to you. I make a little bit from your order. I think like 10%. But yeah, anybody that just use it. Oh, you don't even have to mention my name. You just click the link if you want. If you're planning on, I'm not telling people go shopping. But if you need to order herbs, all their herbs are organic. Okay, Kim. I love you too. Thank you, darling. Tell Kim bye. She said she loves you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, darling. Oh, good. Yeah, man, I just knew my elephant died. Elephant garlic died. The reason why I made the video and I was so happy about it, let me tell you, that elephant garlic, where it's at. Now, next, or not next, but yeah, when it comes time to harvest it, I am going to dig that bed up. One reason. Last, or this past spring, that elephant garlic was swimming in that bed. Swimming, y'all. So when it comes time after harvest escapes, I'm going to dig it up and I'm redoing that bed and I'm leaving it where it's at because that's where I want it to be. But I'm going to retail it. I'm going to put probably a 6-inch or 12-inch frame around it. Leave that's the original ground, but I'm going to do it like a raised bed, but a permanent bed for the garlic. Because the way elephant garlic grows, you don't have to harvest it. You can leave it in the ground. Oh, thank you, darling. You have a wonderful evening, a better week ahead, and hopefully we'll see you next Monday night. There you go. You're welcome, darling. Y'all have to apologize. I have to apologize to y'all. Not y'all apologize, me. Uh, there's a lot of times I do not get to watch much of YouTube at all. And I apologize if y'all have channels. Now I know Tammy has channel. I know the Hen House has channel. I know Terminator has a channel. I know several have channels. I don't anymore get to just until later this winter when things kind of slow down. I don't get to watch much YouTube at all. And Lord knows YouTube's not going to recommend y'all to me. So there's a lot of times, and I apologize, I don't get to check to see if you have a channel. It's not because I don't care. It's because, well, I don't have most of the time. Yeah, well, it's going to be a little while before I go foraging again because, yeah, these hard, and I mean hard freezes are going to knock everything back. Okay, Opal, darling, love you dearly. Love you dearly. You take care. Have a great week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. And I promise y'all it won't be so chaotic next Monday. Knock on wood on that one. Knock on wood, because good Lord, I tell y'all. But we made it on a wing and a prayer, and we made it back. When I finally stopped, because I wasn't going to stop to put air in the tire, I couldn't tell it was low. I wasn't going to stop, and because I'd already stopped twice, I was not going to stop the third time. So, yeah, it's the same troublemaker tire, but I wasn't going to stop until we were at that sweet, swanky suite where that doctor was at. Oh, honey, there's just all kinds of playlists. I have all kinds of playlists. Grumpy goat. Oh, I didn't see goat. I saw it. It said goot. Oh my God, I need help. Yeah, that's why I do not do anything. I do not do anything for children because it's just too much hassle. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, McKay. I am sorry to hear that. Good evening, Ladybug Sylv. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? Oh, see, that's another thing that brought me and Junior together. He was a long haul trucker, and I'm a long haul driver. I love to drive, y'all. Absolutely love to drive. And believe it or not, it was weird going into Memphis, y'all. It felt good. Everybody drove like they had some common sense, and it was wonderful. No rude people. I didn't deal with nobody rude. It was great. Let me tell you, it was weird. Yep, I know it, Jay. That's why I don't do children's videos. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But most of my videos can be watched by children because I don't cuss in them. Well, there's a few. I have a few little slip words, but I don't gear them towards children because, yeah, I avoid children because there's too much creepy stuff going on anymore. Oh, tonight, our low, I haven't checked here recently, but our low, they're saying in town will be 22, so we're going to probably hit about 17 or 18. Yep, exactly, Xander, exactly. But yeah, there's so many creatures anymore out there. I don't know. I don't do anything for children or with children because I just one less person that has children on there for creatures. But yeah, this stuff is getting worse. I'm telling you. But no, getting back to what I was trying to say. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. I'm squirreling like no tomorrow. Lord, if somebody was to flash something shiny in front of me, I'd probably go into a trance. I ended up going to the very small Asian market. I just love walking through there. I would just love to have a translator tell me what some things are used for. Now, I did see something really important in there. They had long strips of dried astragalus root. I was contemplating that until I saw the price, and I'm going, that's going to have to wait. Oh, that's wonderful, Amber. Yeah, Florida's supposed to get hit hard. Florida's supposed to get a frost, which is bad. Of course, that's bad for prices in the store. Whew. Yeah, I love pigs. I absolutely love pigs. Just love them. All right, back to the Asian market. I got a few things in there. I found a good small handheld strainer so I could actually get the dust out of the seeds without the seeds falling through. That baby is fine. Uh, fine mesh. All right. I got me some of those really. Tammy will laugh about it. Because I use them. I usually split them up. Some go for gardening because I can't help it. I use chopsticks. Some go for canning because I just continue to use the chopsticks to irritate people. And I laugh every time I use my chopsticks when I use them for canning. So I ended up. Hi, Jersey Gypsy. Welcome in the chat. How are you doing? Ooh, yeah, that's just too cold. All right, I was going in specifically Restaurant Depot to get a few things to make sure that my card that I have stays active. Because Lord forbid I do not want to lose my Restaurant Depot card. I should have avoided Restaurant Depot. I really should have, but I went anyway. I got 10-pound bags of grade A organic red potatoes that were regularly $9 a bag. I got them on clearance for $4. yes, you can get clearance at Restaurant Depot. Well, we'll be doing seed swap later on, I promise. Y'all just gonna have to give me time. I know it, Tammy, I know it. All right, I walk into Restaurant Depot, my card works. I was scared because it's been so long since we've been there. I was scared my card had expired. Thank gracious, thank gracious. It hadn't. What's the first thing I see? Big, beautiful onions, yellow onions. Yep, I have to pay bills. Oh yeah, I was informed that I was going to kill people for using high for using chopsticks. Now the ones I use are tested for high temps that the packing of the meat in the jars never even get that high. Yeah. All right, but yeah, first thing I walk into Restaurant Depot and I get through the check in. Um, there was like all I could see was oh bags and big. They were all 50-pound bags of the most beautiful big yellow onions, American grown yellow onions I have ever seen. And I'm like going, oh my God, there's where my big onions are. 50-pound bag for just a smidgen over $15. That's okay, Wendy, darling. Hoot hoot, welcome in the chat. Sorry if I missed you. Gorilla Garden. Wonderful, Carol. I'm happy to hear that. Old lady with the seeds. Yep, y'all just be patient. Y'all just be patient. Because the reason I haven't paid the internet bill yet is because yes, I have it to pay for the bill, but I know for a fact there's no way I can pay the next bill. So that's why I have not had the internet cut on. I can't help it. It's just me trying to be responsible. All right, then let me tell you about butter. Now, of course, I buy the solid blocks of butter because it's not hard to take a good butcher knife and cut those solid blocks into half cup sticks. 2 cuts. If you do it right, 2 cuts. Pound blocks. I think it was $2.39 per pound block. And it's real butter. It's not fake, and it's not margarine. What else did I get? Oh, English cucumbers. Big long ones. 80 cents a piece. I got some of those because me and Junior, especially Junior, likes to snack on them. There was something else. Oh, I had to get frozen corn because I got 2 really interesting recipes, videos coming up later. The internet bill is $80 a month, but that's because it's absolutely, thoroughly unlimited. Because it has to be absolutely unlimited for this man to be able to watch TV. Lord. Yep, I like making old-fashioned cucumbers for cucumber sandwiches. Yep, I. The problem is I don't have the jars. The jars that I have right now, the jars I have right now are slated for me to make salsa for the pint jars, and I'm waiting for some venison to come rolling in, and then I'm going to be making massive amount of spaghetti sauce. Oh, oh my God, Perleo's getting snow. I'm jealous, y'all. Y'all could share. Because if it's, oh Lord, it is 28.9 out there, y'all. Good evening, Rowan. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? But, yep, I was just going into Restaurant Depot to check or make sure that my card was still legit and that I could get some butter. But I ended up remembering I needed frozen corn because I didn't get to get any fresh corn and cut it next year. Next year, just wait. What did I miss? Yes, it gets cold in Mississippi. You gotta remember, I'm on the very northeast corner. We're up in the ridges of the Appalachian Mountains. Yes, it gets cold up here, but it also gets ungodly hot. But yes, we got down to what was it last year? No, I made a video on it. We got down to what was it, -15 or -20 here last year. I know. I'm sick of that stuff. I'm tired. I don't want to be that cold. Yeah, I do not like me and Stevia do not get along. Okay, Gigi Deb, I still got more story to tell. You take care, darling. You have a wonderful evening, a better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Take care, darling. But all right, then we went to lunch. Then we ended up at local people will know Jones Orchard because they always have reduced pumpkins. Carol, you ought to make it to the second, not that one, not the Jones Orchard that's right there on what is it, 51? Not that one. The one a little further over. I got acorn squash for $1. Ooh, no, thank you. Yes, it is. It truly is beautiful here. Okay, Bounty, we'll be here. Yeah, a lot of the electrolyte drinks have artificial sweeteners in it. I know, highly allergic. Yeah, the one on Covington Pike. Yeah, I got dollar pumpkins. Now they're the sugar pie pumpkins, the good ones. I got dollar acorn squash. I got I can't ever remember the name of that pumpkin. It's the one I like to use for stuffing, putting stuff into it. Um, I got it for $2. They had a lot. Now you have to. Some of them are past their prime, but the ones I dug through and found didn't have any mushy spots. But not only are we going to enjoy eating them, I can use them for Native American Heritage Month videos, and I also will be saving the seeds. Yep. But see, that's just the thing. That's how human bodies are supposed to work. Our ancestors put on fat to survive the winters. And when spring and summer come, you sweated yourself to death working out in the fields and the gardens and everything, and you lose it. It's a cycle. Ooh, Lord, no. All right, Xander, let me tell you, that wind was horrid yesterday. And I was looking at Junior because I knew something was up. We were in the 70s. 2 days ago, we were in the 70s. And just out of nowhere, blue skies, beautiful weather, the wind. The wind started picking up. Now it was warm. The wind picked up. It was howling. It was going on. And I looked at Junior and I go, "You see that out there, baby?" He was looking out the window. I said, "For those who know how to read weather signs, when it's nice and warm and it's this time of year and the wind starts picking up really bad, you know a cold front is coming." I need to try to. I want to grow some spinach, but right now it's too cold. Hi, my body. Well, look at it this way. Hey, maybe it's just meant to be. It just makes you harder to kidnap. Hey, did you go get you a milkshake, Amber? Sorry, y'all. I'm not trying to make noise. I'm a Yankee. Oh, my gracious. Yes, it's survival. It's called you're being insulated. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. When it's too excess, when you can't walk on your own, that's too far. But if it's like 30, 60 pounds more than you're supposed to be according to somebody, probably in Hollywood, that's okay. But when you're big enough to the point where you can't walk on your own, you have to stay in a wheelchair or stay in your bed, that's not healthy. That's not healthy. And no, before somebody starts something, I'm not making fun of nobody. Oh my God, Bounty. How'd she dig up a T-bone? Yeah, I'm going to wait till about February to plant my carrots. I got mad last year. I got mad when my carrots died that were so beautiful. You can eat anything as long as you eat it in moderation. That's the key word. That's the hardest thing for people to realize moderation. Yes, you want. Now, I know they grew long. Did they grow big? People got to remember carrots, any root vegetables, potatoes, carrots, beets, garlic, especially, um, any of your root vegetables, sweet potatoes, all of them need bone meal or wood ash. They need that. You got to, you can have all the beautiful tops you want and nothing grows under the ground. But if you overfeed them nitrogen, they're not going to do well. I gave all that stuff away. But yeah, anything root vegetable wise, especially if it has a long root, like carrots, parsnips, daikon radishes, even some of the ice, what are they called? Ice something or something like that radishes. Um, Beets, or especially the cylindrical beets. Bone meal. You want to have a good ratio of bone meal, wood ash, something in the ground to grow the roots. You have to be careful about giving, and garlic. Garlic's another one. You don't want to give them too much nitrogen, and all you're going to have is beautiful tops, and nothing will grow under the ground. Hey, Polly, welcome in the chat. Hoot, hoot, darling. How are you doing? Icicle radishes, yeah. All right, y'all. I'm sorry. I need a breathing treatment. I'll be right back. I'm still here. And another important, I amend the soil before I plant them. Oh, that's depressing. My sweet tea is gone. They gave me freaking more ice than sweet tea. I was just. All right, now another thing about growing like the long, like carrots and parsnips and daikon radish, also known as tillage radish. And I get so tired of people wasting tillage radishes. They are nothing more than daikon radishes, and they are absolutely delicious. I love them. Hardwood is usually your best wood ash to use. That's usually the wood ash that I use is hardwood. Now don't go wild, just sprinkle lightly um the wood ash on. You don't want to go too absolutely wild, but you want enough in there to matter. Now, one thing a lot of people that don't tell you is if you're wanting to grow big carrots, unless you're growing the little carrots, because you got to know what kind of carrot you're growing, uh, you've got to have very loose, deep, loose soil. Now, there's some carrots out there that grow in compacted dirt. I'm not going to try it out here because, yeah, that I don't even know if the tillage radish, also known as daikon radish, can do this ground either. But you want to make sure that your soil is as rock free as possible if you want straight roots. So fried soil. Oh, that's good to hear, Bounty. I know. Is that break time for you finally? Wait, what? I missed something. Yeah, the icicle radishes are really good. But so it's the daikon. And daikon radishes can be used. Now, they also known, a lot of people grow them to as cover crops. It's tillage radish, daikon radish, all the same. They're wonderful for kimchi. Yep, there you go, Amber. Just be careful. You don't want to add wood ash. Have they died back yet? If the asparagus I'm sorry, have they died back yet? That could have been anything. If the asparagus has died back, you're going to need to be careful. Make sure that it's not a very cold day. You will need to dig up the whole root, the whole crown, and everything. And yes, you can move them. You just got to be careful. Now, asparagus are extremely heavy feeders. Yes, hardwood ash is the one I like to use. But yeah, asparagus usually, baby, you just enjoying the daylights out of that. I'm gonna get jealous here in a minute. I got a milk mustache. Asparagus usually I try not to move it. I try my best because I try to plant it where it's going to stay. That's going to be its happy spot. Yep, super loose. Yes, you want it loose. Yeah, no, I never have split my asparagus. Yep. Good evening, Polly. Welcome into chat. Hoot hoot. How are you doing? My gracious, I think I'm really far behind. Oh, it's not that late. Yes, the white long ones. They're really good. They're really good. Yeah, not play sand. Uh, you got to be careful what kind of sand you get. Of course, I don't have any of it anymore. But best, I'll tell you the best time. But you got to be careful about it too, because a lot of the rivers are polluted. But yeah, when drought hits and the rivers go down, it's a good time to get sand, and it's free. But let me tell you, bagging sand and carrying it, ha, Amber's enjoying the milkshake too. Junior over here just slurping away on his milkshake. Did you get that new peppermint bark brownie something? That's what he's having. I got it was like a 3-year old was sitting in the car next to me. All three? All three is what I add to mine when I have it. Now, if you don't have time to age the chicken manure, Carol, I'll tell you, uh, Tractor Supply there in Millington sells bags of organic pelletized um, composted chicken manure. And let me tell you, that stuff works wonders, and it's not expensive. Oh my God, Jay, that sounds good. She made a root beer float with brown butter bourbon ice cream. You just said, ooh. He actually said something on that one. Put on the culverts. What are you building, Bounty? Yes, it takes a while for chicken manure to break down. It really does. And I use that chicken manure, Carol, and it's organic. Yes, organic alfalfa pellets too. It's really good. You can the horse feed alfalfa pellets. Make sure it's pellets, not the cubes. But yeah, now make sure it's organic because it won't have the graze on. You can't guarantee that the other alfalfa pellets don't have graze on. And Lord, if graze on is in your garden, you might as well give up. It's going to kill everything. Okay, hen house, you can hop back on after a bit. You too. In case you don't get to come back, have a great night, better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. All right, no problem, darling. Yep, you have to make sure that they're not feeding hay or putting bedding down like straw that has graze on it, because it will kill all your garden. Yep, I don't blame you, Bounty. Yeah, it's getting time. And it's getting dangerous. Snakes and stuff. Good night, darling. Have a good one. But yeah, you have to ask any straw, any hay, any feed, anything like that. You have to make sure that it has not been treated with graze on. It will kill everything. But yeah, graze on's evil. Because if you put it in any raised beds or in the ground or anything, you have to dig not only all of that out, you have to dig the soil out because it'll leach into the soil. It kills everything. There's so much stuff you have to keep up with, and it's not fair. We shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to worry about this crap. You should be able to feel safe to just go and buy a bale of hay, a bale of straw, any manure or anything and not have to worry about it being poisoned to death. I've seen it kill corn. I've seen the grazon kill corn. I saw somebody else try to have a garden after using it, and they had to dig everything out because it killed everything. Well, if they were fed the grazon, it goes into their manure. If they were fed any hay or any hay that was sprayed on, it will go into through their digestive system into their manure. So you have to make sure that whatever they were feeding, and a lot of times people just feed their animals willy nilly without asking. Yes, Bounty is extremely special. I don't use anything in my garden. Now, I do make up glass jars of Dawn water to go kill June bugs, but I pick the June bugs off and toss them in there. And then I found out from Tammy, if you put ammonia in a jar, you can go pick stink bugs. You got to do it carefully and do it fast and catch them and throw them in the ammonia in the jar. It'll kill the stink bugs. They are 10 tigers. I know for a fact they are. They are. Yeah, I love the straw bale garden. Let me tell you, if you ever look at my sweet potato playlist, when you amend the straw bales, I prefer using straw because it's less chance that it's been sprayed with grazon, but you still have to ask. Um, oh man, straw bale gardening is amazing. Your sweet potatoes come out clean, big, and beautiful. But yeah, it's not organic if the hay that they feed their animals is sprayed. It's not organic. Oh, the Asian beetles. I thought it was the stink bugs. I'm wrong. Okay, Jeff, you have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Have a great night. Better week ahead, and we will see you next Monday night. It'll be less hectic next Monday. It will. All right, hold on, y'all. I gotta have something to drink. I'm trying to not make noise with the straw. I apologize. Nope, it's empty. Sleep. What is that? I have no idea what sleep is. Whoo, Lord, no. No, no. I just can't do that. That's just, yep. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, I'm back. Scoot over here, baby. All right, gotta check you, make sure you cleaned up. Man, he had the biggest milkshake mustache. But yeah, after a while, after the live stream, now I'm taking a small break tomorrow because I'm tired, y'all. Today, I about overdone myself. Me and Junior was just tickled to death to get out of the house. And of course, he was nervous about going for the exam. I was expecting a full throttle exam. No, no exam whatsoever except blood pressure reading and listening to his heart. Oh no. I hold on. Let me get the notepad out. Yeah, I dropped the ball last week, y'all. I'm sorry I didn't get prayer requests posted. Well, we're going to stay positive and believe that that is not what happened. Okay, Bounty, you take care. Have a blessed evening, a better week ahead, and we will see you next Monday night, darling. You stay warm up there and stay safe. 'Cause I've been hearing a bunch of crazy stuff out of Canada. Oh no. Oh, that's horrible. I'm sorry, Pearlio. Lord. Okay, hold on. That's the bad stuff. That's the really bad cancer there. But you know what? It's not going to have a chance. I'm sorry to hear about her losing her kidney. She'll still be able to have a good life, even with just one kidney. She'll just have to be careful. Hold on, I'm still writing. I'm so sorry. That's horrible. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody. Oh my God, Carol, that's bad. Oh, it's bad, but it's good. Yes, I do not like that word whatsoever. And I've been seeing a lot of studies and hearing a lot of talk that it might be parasitic infections causing it. Oh God, you tied their shovel. Yep, I've heard it's a mixture of the sweet Annie, um, red clover, and black walnut hull. All of them tinctures. Well, just lose the kidney. She won't have to go on dialysis because my daddy didn't. My daddy didn't have to go on dialysis. They're saying what it is, what's causing the cancer is the excrement from the parasite. Listen, my daddy had a yard service and he also was a professional house painter. He was a one-man army because nobody could hang with him with painting. And he done all of that, y'all, with one kidney. Yep, yep, I know, Pearl. There's a lot that people ain't realizing. And then all the gray water that has now poisoned everything. Yep, but yeah, I've been doing a lot of extra research between Native American History Month, Heritage Month, and doing research for that, and then also new herbs that I'm finding around here. Yeah, I'm researching when I get time to. A lot of stuff going down, a lot of stuff. But yeah, that mixture I'm talking about is what I would do is I'd make the individual tinctures first, and then that way you know you can add the same amount of each of those tinctures mixed together, and that way come up with your mix dual purpose tinctures. There we go. But you have to make sure that you do the other each one. You could try to put all three in one jar. See, what worries me is I can't guarantee that it's the alcohol is going to pull from every single plant. It might work with one more than the other, but doing them separately, I know for a fact that alcohol is going to pull from that herb like no tomorrow, and then that's why I mix equal parts in. Ew, that's just nasty. Carbon pipe. What on earth? See this stuff. Oh, that's what I wanted to tell y'all about. Oh my God, y'all. I was heartbroken when we left the Chinese buffet to head for Jones Orchard. The Covington Pike Country Park, hundreds of acres of some really amazing farmland, and I'm saying hundreds of acres. They have went and took all of that crucial farmland, and it's because they are building massive solar panel farms. Good evening, Susan. Welcome into chat. How are you doing? Yeah, I don't care. It's man-made. It's gonna leak. It's gonna leak. Like it or not, them pipelines leak because you can't. It's poisoned. Yes, and it's on both sides of the road. This was huge farmland that, of course, some of it was soybeans, but they would grow corn, they would grow winter wheat and everything on this land. Not anymore. I was just flabbergasted that they have destroyed all of this beautiful acreage because people don't realize it's going to amp up the temperature around there. But yeah, of course, it's making farmers just sell off their, this land has been in those people's families forever. Yeah. Now, I'm not against small setups, like 20 or 30, solar panels for a homestead. I'm not against that. I am against thousands and thousands of these black panels that not only scorch the ground, but make a heat island effect. And it's already hot around there. It's only going to make it worse. Yeah, oh no, this is hundreds of acres. Hundreds of acres are now gone. I was trying to, when I first started seeing them in the distance, it's just the rods in the ground. And I'm like going, what are they building? What on earth are all those rows of metal rods, tubes coming up out of the ground? And then I kept going, and then there was metal tubes that had some framing on it, and I'm like going, oh my God, it's going to be it's solar panel farms, and it's going to be thousands of them, thousands of them. Yeah, I don't like wind turbines at all. Too many eagles and birds have been killed, and plus, if you watch it before all those wind turbines started coming in, the oh God, brain brain's not wanting to work. The jet stream. They started messing up the jet streams with those things. No, no, down there going. once you get off the stage, you come about halfway down Covington Pike, heading to the Jones Orchard. All of that farmland, all of that farmland on both sides of the road. It's just going to be thousands of them. There are so many. There are so many pipes in the ground just waiting for the frames for them. Well, there's also another thing people don't know: them wind turbines cannot be recycled. The material cannot be recycled. It's alright if you get off a stage road on the Covington Pike, like you're heading for Jones Orchard. It starts just a little ways after where that field for the sunflowers is. That is safe so far. But it's the massive farms on each side. All of that's gone. All of it's gone. It's all solar, fixing to be solar panels on both sides of that road. It's going to be so hot to drive through there. It's it's the fields where they were growing. Of course, the soybeans occasionally, but the corn, the and the winter wheat all through there. How your teacher don't like the government? I don't like the government not whatsoever either. Nowhere. Lay 'em on the ground. Okay, Nancy, darling, you take care. Have a blessed evening. Better week ahead, and we'll see you next Monday night. Yeah, all those cotton fields. Well, when you get close, and I can't remember that road where the four-way stop is, where you have to stop. Once you pass that four-way stop, when you're almost to on that side, and that side is safe. But at the four-way stop, the land this way is not safe. Yeah, they do get paid monthly, but it's not worth it. I've also heard some really bad things about the vibrations that those things cause for down in the ground. So I don't know on that one, but I have read blurbs about the vibrations, especially when they're out in the oceans. Uh, yeah, they do horrible things to fish and sea life on along the bottom. Like I said, I'm fine with somebody having 20, 30 panels for their consumption to run their homestead. I'm fine with that. I am not fine when there's like hundreds and thousands of them just lined up and it's rich farmland that's been took. That's when I have a problem with it. There for a little while, me trying to be positive, I'm like going, well, that's too close for apartments because they had been talking about putting you will own nothing, be happy apartments out there. Um, there for a while. I'm like, going, well, because all you see is just the pipes in the ground, just rows and rows and rows of them. And my, because I saw two guys out there installing the pipes in the ground, and my, you know, special moment of being exhausted, I go, well, it kind of reminds me of the post in the ground for the speakers for a drive-in, but I'm like going, they're closing all the drive-ins down. And we kept going. I'm going, baby, look out those windows. I said, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. It's more of them. All of the land. And then we come up over this little rise and you see the black panels. And I'm just like going, oh my God, all that farmland's gone. Okay, Ladybug Sylv, you take care, darling. Have a great night, a better week ahead, and hope to see you next Monday night. But like I said, I have no problem with people having small, and I can't remember it irks me. I can't remember the term for the layout for 10 to 20 or so panels. I'm fine with that. But when you see rich farmland gone for nothing but solar panels as far as you can see, I have a problem with that. And that's just me. I have a problem with that. Ooh, it's getting chilly in here. It's getting pretty cold outside. We've dropped a couple of degrees. Our problem is we got to get the house warm because we didn't keep it warm today since we wasn't here. But that is over with. I will tell everybody as soon as we know something. I have to call the attorneys in the morning. I'm going to try to get this video for tomorrow morning finished up. If I don't get it finished tonight, tomorrow afternoon, the video will post. But I'm looking forward. I got a lot. If I could have got certain things I wanted, but I couldn't. There were some really good videos coming up, but I've got some other good ones I can fall back on. Okay, Amber, you gave her a sugar coma from the milkshake. Hey, darling, it's good to see you in chat. You take care. Have a blessed evening, a better week ahead, and we'll hope to see you next Monday night. And like I said, next Monday night will be less hectic and squirrely, and yeah. Yeah, the only bad thing of, yes, I agree, the land will last longer than the solar panels, but in all of that time of them solar panels there, that land is going to be fried because underneath that solar panel is going to be so hot, and any microorganisms, none of that's going to survive. Oh God. Last one. Knock knock. Who's there? Cargo. Cargo who? Nope. I'll go who? Cargo beep beep. Oh my God, that's good. That was a good one. You have to admit that one. And you not. But yeah, you have to see the problem is a lot of people don't look at the bigger picture. Yes, solar is great when it's small systems. When it's small systems like on rooftops or the big layouts like 10 to 20 or so solar panel. But what gets me is I see, and there's one homestead I watch. I'm still ain't figured out why I'm still watching. They have this massive solar layout out. They are supposed to be off grid and everything, but why do you have everything you possibly can that can and needs to be plugged into the wall? The object of being off grid is to wean yourself from a lot of the electric usages. Now, I can understand some comforts. You need a refrigerator and stuff like that. But I mean the giant refrigerator, three deep freezes, an electric smoker. Everything in the kitchen is electric. Everything outside is electric. Yeah. Yep, you got a face palm and a head shake. She's tickled to death. He's feeling a little more spry. Now, Junior, not with the nap. Junior on a milkshake. He's wide awake. But man, us this morning, we like looked like we had our looked like we were beat to death because we've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. We left the house at 8. We got there at 10, and yeah, it's been one heck of a day, y'all. At least I'm not hungry. I'm snacky a little. Are you? Chinese buffet, and we are just absolutely so full we can't stand ourselves. So bless y'all, everyone. Love the Owls family to death. I'm sorry it's been a hectic live stream, but it's been fun. Thank gracious, we've been nervous about this day for since we've known about this day. It's come, it's gone. Now I'm just praying hard that they do what's right finally. I will keep all the Owls family. Did I lose anybody? Y'all went quiet. I will make sure to keep everyone posted as we know things coming on. So y'all, we're gonna just relax for a little while. It was actually a good day. The energy in Memphis was really good. Nobody was driving like they didn't have a brain in their skull. Nobody was hateful. Everybody was opening doors for one another, helping. It was wonderful for a change. Don't know. I guess the National Guard going into Memphis did rattle a bunch of cages. It was wonderful. But we also got there after morning rush hour, and we were out there before night evening rush hour. So that might have been the big part of it. Everyone, y'all stay safe and sound. Keep your ears and your eyes open. A lot of crap is going on. Both sides are showing their ugly side. Both sides are. It's getting bad, y'all. It's getting bad. And I mean, I'm to the point where I'm tired, so beyond tired of both sides. Both sides. Because, yeah, I saw somebody that called themselves a Christian, and of course, they were Republican and everything. I saw somebody literally comment to a veteran who's disabled who didn't get his SNAP and was talking about how he needed it. And this jerk came on and told him, well, sir, you might need to get a side job. I got so mad, y'all. I saw so many shades of red, it wasn't funny. How dare you tell a veteran who is disabled to, if you need food, you need to get a side job. No, he done gave all. He gave to this country. He deserves his SNAP. So I'm gonna get off of here before I get on that soapbox and I lose my stuff because I have seen ugly on both sides, and people need to have some respect and some dignity to one another. And yes, I admit there's a lot of people out there that's playing the system, but there's a lot who aren't, who actually need it and are not getting it. This is just ridiculous. Hey, Forest Girl, darling, how are you doing, darling? We were just fixing to get off because we are exhausted. Yeah, I told that man, get a side job. Get a side job. I'm like going, oh no, you didn't. It wouldn't have done for me to be able to reach through the phone and grab that dude. I was so mad. You don't talk to a veteran like that. You do not talk to a veteran like that, and especially not a disabled veteran. Now, of course, I don't know if he was disabled from serving or if he become disabled after being released. I don't know, but still, I don't care who you are. No, you don't talk to no veteran that way. Yep, absolutely. People don't care. Oh, I know it's not. I know it's not, but still, they shouldn't have a Christian name. I forget they were going by God's chosen one or some kind of crap like that. I don't know, but it is to me crap when you act like that. No, you're not, and you don't have a right to use that name. Shouldn't be using that name anywhere anyway, but that's beside the point. But I've been telling people you need to be careful. These people are losing their minds. People are losing their minds. And I'm watching people knowing what's going on with nobody hardly getting any. We haven't got anything. And we figure we're not going to get nothing for this month. But we're good. It's the little stuff we won't be able to get. Um, Knowing that there's people out there that's not getting food. They ain't got the money because they won't get out and work. But I am watching one person after another, after another, after another, videoing tours of their pantry and everything and showing everything they have. I'm like going, you're opening yourself up to get robbed. And then I get jumped on for saying I'm fear mongering. No, that's not fear mongering, that's telling the truth. But yeah, people are giving complete tours of the pantry and everything they have in stock and where it's put and how to get down there. And I'm like going, mm, really now? And people don't realize you're not hard to find. Yeah, you have a P.O. box, but you have to go check that P.O. box. There's always somebody watching. It's not hard to find. Some people even tell people when they go to the mailbox to check their mail, follow your butt home. It's not hard to do. And people don't realize that in these in this day and age, you don't show nobody what you got. I don't even show people what I have, and you'll never see what all I have because I'm not going to show you. Now, I take you along for some of the things I can up, but a lot of what I can up, nobody knows. But people need to wake up and realize it's not getting better. They're saying the economy's great and all of this, and I'm watching one chapter 11 after another, chapter 7s, complete, just no chapter 11, no 7, just shut down. I'm watching these companies, these restaurants, and everything completely going out of business like there's no tomorrow. And then there's all those people who had jobs who don't have jobs. Yeah, I'm just watching one after another, after another. It's 5 to 6 to 7 or more big companies, big companies a day, from, trucking companies to, of course, I care less about fast food restaurants, but there's people who have jobs there. Restaurants, uh, discount stores. I'm watching them all. Chapter 11, chapter 11. And there was one trucking company, I forgot where it was at, forgot where it was based out. It didn't do chapter 11 or nothing. It immediately shut down and had all of their truckers stranded where they were at because they had to stop. Yeah, we're looking towards either a massive depression or a recession. It's coming. It's coming because nobody's saying nothing. Y'all just don't realize the massive amounts of food recalls. Now, I posted about the medicine recalls. There is not only food recalls, but medicine recalls left and right. It's done got so bad on the recalls, I'm gonna just, because I don't want to blow up. I don't want to blow up my community tab on just recalls. So I'm going to post the link for everyone to go to that site so you can get information about the recalls sent to you. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad, and people don't realize. I mean, we got a communist. We got a communist now as a mayor. That ain't proof that all hell's fixing to break out. Nothing is. Alright, I'm getting off my soapbox because I'm tired. And I'm not. Sorry, y'all, I don't have the energy to go down the rabbit hole, but please pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to what's going on. There's more behind all of this. And then that dude that got voted in as mayor of New York, he's done been busted. He's a Soros boy. He was paid by Soros. Oh, well, I'm fixing to head out, Bounty. Yep, it is, Bounty. It truly is. You need to, Carol. You need to keep them safe, packaged right, and hid. You don't ever let anybody know everything you have. All right, y'all. I'm getting drained. I've got to get in here and get this video finished for tomorrow. Like I said, if you don't see the video posted in the morning, it's because I fell asleep or something, and I'll get it posted in the afternoon. Y'all, I love y'all dearly. I apologize. I'm just tired. I need to rest for a bit. I know Junior needs to stretch out. He has not had a nap today, and he is wide awake. All right, y'all. Everyone, take care. Like I said, keep your eyes and your ears open. Watch these people. They're all, both sides, all of them are showing their true colors, showing their true ugly. Just keep stocking your pantries with what you can. Remember what the ancestors ate on. A lot of the videos for Native American Heritage Month is survival food. Yes, he's on a sugar high. Yes, he is. Oh, he shrugged like he didn't care. You getting sassy, ain't you? Yes, you are. Getting sassy. Mm, full and sassy. There we go. He's full and sassy. All right, y'all. I love y'all dearly. You want to tell everybody, wave good night? We love y'all dearly. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Y'all take care and stay safe and warm. Also, check on the elderly around you in these cold temperatures. Make sure they have food and heat, y'all. Please make sure they have food and heat. Everyone, take care and may you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Mwah. Love y'all, and we'll see you next Monday night. Mama out and Junior out.